Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast. Podcast.
3, 2, 1, 0.
The Motocross Supercross podcast.
Episode 160. Oakland is here, round 4. It is prediction time. I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
Prediction time.
It's going to be hard to predict anything because since we've had different winners of each of our races, it's like, how are we supposed to predict? But we're going to do it anyways.
I think we should be all right. The 250 class, well, since there's not that many guys, it's a little bit easier. But still, man, yeah, like you just mentioned, different winners. I really don't know, actually.
Yep, there is one rider you won't have to worry about picking. I think you were going to pick him this week, Jason Anderson. So don't pick him.
Yes.
He's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah,
he's going to be out for a while. Do not pick Jason Anderson for your fantasy, and do not pick him to win this weekend because he won't be there.
Yeah, even if his handicap is 20 and he's it's double points. Don't pick him.
Yep, don't do it. But there are some riders that I think you should pick. We're going to get into some of that, but let's just touch on the weather real quick. We talked about it on our last podcast. It looked a lot like Anaheim, maybe a little chilly.
Anaheim 2.
Yep, Anaheim 2. Yeah, the first one was a lot of rain. We're not expecting any rain. High of 63, mostly cloudy, which I think will be nice. Of course, that track always gets so beat up, so let's just expect that again. Super deep ruts everywhere. And we got 8-mile-an-hour winds, 0% chance of rain, so low of 46, though. That's the other thing. So chilly, definitely chilly.
Are you... Okay, so we mentioned Anaheim 1. Do you think we're going to have another mud race?
This season?
Yeah.
Of course. Yes, I do. We have a bunch of open stadiums. Obviously, we added New York to the list, or New Jersey, technically. MetLife Stadium. Denver is open. Nashville is open. Seattle always rains, it seems like. That was our big mud race last year.
And that's the only one I think it would rain.
Vegas, even. We've
Seattle.
seen Vegas be a mud race before, so wouldn't count that out either.
Okay.
What do you think?
Right. I think so. I think so, too. I think we're going to... Definitely Seattle.
I hope
is,
so.
Like you said, it always rains. So
I hope so.
That was the only one I was thinking it could rain again.
I was thinking there should also be a track in the series where they just water the crap out of it and just make it really muddy for everybody. Just like one of the races. It's like, it's going to be muddy. And they could build the track a little different too for that reason.
Okay.
But
maybe for next year, we'll talk to Ricky.
Yeah, well, the other reasoning behind it is we talked about, obviously Supercross, super dangerous sport. We just had Anderson get really jacked up, the series points leader. Yeah. So obviously it can happen to anybody. But during these mud races, no one gets hurt. So if you want to make the sport safer, just flood the track with water. Just rain it on there. Make it really deep, though. Not just a little bit where they slide off the faces to where they can barely get off the faces. So, yeah, the really sloppy stuff where people fall 12 times.
Yeah, whenever they're trying to go in, they get stuck, blip.
Yep, and legend Chad Reed, you got to push your bike across the finish line and just give it everything.
I actually looked at that video the other day, and I was like, that's
epic.
Gnarly, dude.
So epic. That's one of there could be a movie made about that moment right there.
Just that little move right there, yeah.
And that video is on our Instagram if you have no idea what we're talking about, at MXSX Podcast. So what do you say we get into some of these picks? We just talked about Chad Reed. What do you think about Chad Reed's chances this weekend? He didn't race that second moto last week, but he got 5th, I believe, in that third race. So
I'm still shocked by that. I still think there's something else deeper in that situation, because a conspiracy. Here he goes. We should have a music here. Conspiracy theory, because first race that we had the 2-bike check-in situation.
Yes.
And they don't use it.
Yeah, and their factory team, it's like they don't have an extra bike. They had a 50.
Exactly.
They had time to build the 50.
Yeah, that's one thing. Second thing, how you manage to push it all the way or make it all the way to the starting gate and then, oh, wait, it's about to start? Cool, let me pull it out and not do anything. Second thing. And third thing, he gets interviewed and he's like, I don't want to talk about it. So
yeah,
what is it,
true.
Chat Reed?
He didn't talk about it. Well, you're right about all of that. And he got 10th in the first race, right? So he got 10th. So it's like, how did he break the bike after the race? Like, what happened? Second, the whole bike thing, they didn't have a spare bike, the little Toyota Tundra or whatever it was on the starting line before that 250 race. Had a replica Justin Hill bike in it. It just seems like anything would be better than nothing.
Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something's there. I don't know. But anyways.
And then he got 5th place in that third race.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. That's the other thing. That's what I was looking for. He came back and he was flying. Just like just passing everyone. So did they really needed those extra 40 minutes to fix whatever it was? Quote unquote.
Yeah, and it's not like they don't. Obviously, they have a shorter amount of time between races, but they still had like a decent amount of time. You think they'd be able to either just replace the whole system or have time to swap it out or fix it?
They had the break after the first main. They had 250 main number 2. And then it was them. So, if you were able to fix it for the third main, because they obviously went from the third, like from then whenever they pulled that bike out until the beginning of the third main, worked on it. So I feel it's like the same amount of time, except for like maybe a 10-minute difference. So,
all right. So if you had to set the line of where the betting line for Chad Reed, where he's going to finish this week, where would you put the over/under at? Would you put it at 6?
I think he's going to finish. I don't think he's going to finish 6th, though. He's going to be over that.
All right, over a 6. All right.
Definitely top 10, though.
All right, definitely top 10. Yeah, there's some other riders who just haven't stepped up yet this season that I'm kind of looking forward to. And the first one on that list is Justin Hill.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were going to say the 7 Deuce Deuce, but okay, Justin Hill, yeah.
Yeah, well, 7 Deuce Deuce. We'll see if he can sneak into that main event this week.
Maybe Alex Ray won race or something, or Chisholm.
He just missed it in that first race, and I think he was 2 off in the second race, and then in the last week at Anaheim, he fell in that first corner when he was out front. It looked like he was going to get in, or the second corner, but
Justin Hill, you're right. You're absolutely right. Someone that we thought it was going to come out of the first race and just not dominate, but definitely be up front.
Yeah,
and
he got 15th in the first race, 13th in the second race, and then 11th. So it looks like he is improving, but it reminds me a lot of last season, how he was coming in as the champ in the 250 class, and then he switched over to JGR, and he was getting like the same, like 12th, 13th, 15th. He was like, he just didn't have a great start, so maybe he'll start to heat up.
Oh, yeah. Same as Aaron Plessinger. I think he's going to, as we go, he's going to feel more comfortable on the bike, and they're going to, improve every week, and that's always a positive thing. If you're improving every week, you're doing something right. They're rookies. We can't really spec for them much, especially the way this class is looking this year. Yeah,
Plessinger went 6th, 11th, and 7th. So it looked like the Glendale race, he had some problems, but maybe he's right around that 6th, 7th, kind of top 5.
Yeah.
See if he can squeeze in there this week. And obviously, last week's winner, Cooper Webb, really just dominated. We saw him dominate lap times in Glendale, I believe, and then he dominated again in Anaheim too, and he looked really good. And, we saw him straight up past Roxon, so I think he instantly has to be considered a contender for
let's not push our envelope, but definitely a confidence boost. Definitely a guy that's settling in that team or that bike well. And I feel like the bike suits him. The bike, a little bit smaller frame than the Yamaha from last year that he was racing. He's got a great trainer who's Alden Baker, and we've seen Alden's work with Ryan Dungey, Jason Anderson, and
Marvin Muskin.
Yeah, Muskin. Yeah, someone, I don't know about contender for the championship. I mean, I may be wrong, but I think he's definitely feeling good, and we're going to see a lot more from him coming into the rest of the season.
Yeah, and we heard him on the podium really take kind of a dig at Yamaha, saying how I forget his exact words, but he definitely took a shot at him, saying how He's just happy not to be on that team.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. You're right.
Better. Yeah. So, yeah, who knows what was happening over there? I don't know if him and Barsha probably didn't get along, but looks like he is way more comfortable now. And, yeah, we'll have to see if he can. I think if he can do it again this week, then everyone will really, really, like, take the consideration that he's fighting for this championship. That
right there, yes. If he wins again, that's back-to-back. Because he dominated this Triple Crown. He won 2 of the mains. And he might as well win that third one if he really wanted to push it. But he was just in that position that he didn't really need to.
Exactly.
But he looked really good at that Triple Crown at Anaheim too.
And he finger gunned Roxon. He finger gunned him. Boom.
Yeah, that's right. Pew pew. And that's absolutely right. So going into this Oakland, who you got, bro? 250.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start making some picks. I've picked Shane McElrath to win every week so far, I think. So he finally did it last week. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pick Shane McElrath to win this race.
Okay. And take the red plate.
And take the red plate. That's right. Colt Nichols, I'm not underestimating him anymore. That's it. It's done. I stopped after round 2. I picked him last week to get 2nd or 3rd, and he did. He got 3rd. Or I did pick him to get 3rd. I got Shane McElrath right. I got Colt Nichols right. And then for that 2nd place, I had AC, but classic AC just couldn't keep it together. Had some really fast times, just couldn't do it. Yep. Is he going to be one of those like terrible week, good week, terrible week, good week? Maybe. So I'm going to stick with him getting 2nd. So I got McElrath, Nichols, and then you know what? I'm going to pick RJ to get 3rd because, instant fan.
All right. Well, yeah. With Adam Cianciarulo, he's been, like you said, he's been bad week, great week, bad week. So maybe this is the week that he'll step it up. For me, though, I am going to 3rd place. I'm going to pick. It's a pretty. I don't want to say technical track. It looks simple. Nothing spectacular about it. It's
going to get rough. It's going to get beat up.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to not underestimate Nichols, and I'm going to give him the win. He's going to keep that plate. I know. So I'm going to pick Nichols for the first place, top of the steps. I'm going to pick Ferrandis for 2nd and McElrath for 3rd.
All right. Yep, I didn't have Ferrandis up there. And you don't have RJ up there. But I think the 250 class, like that, those top 4 guys, it seems like that's where they're going to be every week.
Yeah, top 5. Yeah.
Or yeah, those top 5 guys, it's like that's where they're going to be every week. So, very good picks there. So who'd you have again? You had Ferrandis,
Nichols, Ferrandis, and McElrath.
All right, so you don't have Cianciarulo up there either. Interesting.
No, he's going to finish 4th.
All right, that's RJ Hampshire's spot. So we'll see if he's willing to give it up. So, all right, I like it. Let's go ahead and move on to the 450s. We got Red Plate Roxon, Eli Tomac right behind him. And Cooper Webb, last week's winner, sitting in 3rd place.
All right, well, since you picked first in the 250 class, I'm going to go ahead first in the 450 class.
All right, yeah, go for it. We do the top 5 for the 450s.
Top 5 for the 450. Okay, in 5th place, I'm going to have Blake Baggett for 5th.
Okay, all right. Yep. I like that.
Yeah, he's
Glendale's winner.
Doing good. He did good last year. He got 3rd place. This is going to be a crucial race for him if he wants to be relevant for this championship. Yep. He still has a chance to be up there. He's not that much far behind. He had really bad luck last week at Anaheim 2. And I think he's going to step it up, and he's going to get 5th this weekend.
Very cool. I agree. Yeah. He'll be up there.
On 4th place, we're going to have Mr. Marvin Musquin.
All right.
Yeah. On 3rd place, I'm going to have Coop. On 2nd place, I'm going to have Eli. And then on 1st place, I'm going to have Red Plate Roxon.
Red Plate Roxon. All right. I like it very much.
Yeah, Roxon did decent last year. He got 2nd. I think he's going to step it up.
All right, cool.
He wants that win,
Yeah, he needs it. He hasn't won yet this year, and it seems like this is definitely a prime moment for him to do that.
Yeah, although I think Eli's gonna. Neither you mentioned earlier that the track's gonna get rough. I feel like Eli is gonna do. He does good whenever the track's really rough. So is Legend Chad Reed, but his starts haven't been consistent, and that's what's killing him.
That's right. So maybe he gets a start this week and kills everyone. We'll see.
Kill it. Yeah.
That's definitely who I'm picking to win. I am picking Eli, another different winner for this race. So if Roczen or Eli wins, then that's a 4th winner in 4 races. Pretty crazy. So I think one of them will win it, but I'm leaning more towards Eli. I think Roczen will get 2nd. For 3rd place, I am picking Cole Seeley. He has improved every single week. He got 10th in the first race, 9th in the second race, and then he got 6th in that 3rd race. So I think he's really starting to turn things around and get more comfortable and back to race speed since after his big injury where he broke his pelvis in Tampa. And then for 4th and 5th place, we have Baggett and Webb and Dean Wilson. And Barsha even is going to be back after bruising his tailbone. So it's hard for me to choose. But I also think Aaron Plessinger will be up there in that top 5. So I'm going to go Baggett for 4th, 4 in the 4, and then 7 in the 5. Aaron Plessinger getting 5th.
All right, so Eli.
I got Eli, Roczen, Cole Seeley, Blake Baggett, and Aaron Plessinger for 5th.
Wow, okay. No Mooskin up there, huh?
Oh, damn it.
I know, you messed up. But, well, we'll see how these turned out this weekend. And we'll see you guys when we do our recap. Peace!